In October 2021, our diocesan synod agreed the new Minster Community's framework for our diocese. This means we'll all be going through change as we move into a new way of working. But for many, it can feel like very little is happening or changing. We made the decision and went back to our daily church business. This is a journey we will all take, and by 2026, we hope that the new framework will be fully implemented across the diocese. But this will happen very differently for each area and local context.
There are three main stages to this journey, and the formal creation and move into a Minster community is only one part. Think of it this way. Stage one is the preparation for the upcoming journey, the packing, the planning, looking at the route. During this stage, we are asking local communities to do some thinking and praying, looking at where God has placed you and what God has called you to do. What are the passions and expertise in your community? Where are the gaps and the areas in which you would like support? The Parish Transition and Ministry Department have created some resources to help you to do this.
During this time, there may continue to be opportunities to explore local partnerships in mission and ministry, even with those very different from you. This might be as simply as praying for your surrounding parishes and even visiting to get to know and understand each other more. Partnership starts in prayer and grows through practical acts of support and generosity. Promote vocations. We're going to need a lot more lay ministers and non-stipendiary priests in the future. Is there someone you know that should explore this? Do you suspect that God might be tapping you on the shoulder, calling you?
Prioritise school links. At the heart of our plans for Minster communities is a radical shift towards working with children and young people. You can begin this shift now by prioritising work with your local schools, whether church or community schools. And of course, continue to pray for the renewal of God's church and that God would lead us in all our conversations together.
The second stage is setting off on the journey and making your first stop along the way. This is the formal part of the process in which your Minster community will form, and this will all be done with support and help from the diocese. And the third stage is settling into your new destination, reviewing the journey you've taken so far, getting used to the new way of being, and planning what could be next. In this stage, you will be in your newly formed Minster community, where you can continue the conversations. Start working together as a Minster community, thinking and praying about who you are as a community, what you are being called to, along with focusing on vocations, youth and children's work, and school engagement, both in your immediate context and the wider Minster community.
And so we all need to look to God as we engage with the process and seek to be shaped by God together.